I'm here with Seabrook, Discovery Records, Temecula, California. What do you got in your hands?
I brought records that really capture the Temecula landscape and maybe even some people from there. So, jazz fusion, smooth jazz. You go out there for the wineries, you got to listen to Jeff Lorber Jazz Fusion. This is one of the holy grails if you're trying to get into that genre. You got Kenny G on here, see on the back, Stanley Clarke. Great music ranging from smooth stuff to even funk.
This is earlier stuff, right? This is not the Kenny G that we hear now.
Not the Kenny G here that you hear now. Kenny G used to be, and it's probably still is deep down inside, a really funky guy. But this is him in his early days, probably just straight out of high school or still in high school. Jeff Lorber Fusion. Got to check this album out. A lot of hip hop samples on here too. Jay-Z, who else? There's so many hip hop samples embedded on this album.
What do we got next?
Next, we got an artist that just stopped by my shop not too long ago, Mikki Bleu, 1989 or 1990. It's a combination of smooth R&B, because we love smooth R&B out there. A lot of these artists perform, and he will be performing soon at Thornton Winery. Mikki Bleu, New Jack Swing, urban R&B. He actually signed the album. He stepped into the record store, Discovery Records. I had the album, I had the cassette. He went home with the cassette. He signed this. He'll be back though. He'll be back. Mikki Bleu, shout out.
Cool. And what's the last one you have?
The last one that I have is an artist that actually lives in the area, very acclaimed sax player, half Japanese, half Filipino, Michael Paulo. I've been able to get to know him and his wife over the past several years when I was just starting off as a young buck in the area. And I remember going to his house and him signing the record. If you're into smooth jazz, but once again, on a funky jazz fusion tip on some of these tracks, you'll hear his sax play. He also has a lot of other people being featured on this album, like Freddie Washington and more. But yeah, great artist who puts on so many great smooth jazz shows in Temecula, Marietta, and across Southern California. You have to listen to this one.
You talk about smooth jazz, but you're not necessarily listening to the elevator music smooth jazz.
See, and that's the beauty of jazz fusion. The jazz that was put out in the 80s, late 90s, even early 90s, there were tracks on these albums that were very much like elevator, put you to sleep, make you relax. But then they also worked with so many other artists. Like Stanley Clarke is a badass funk bass player. But you could very well go see him at the Catalina Jazz Club, and he'll be playing the upright bass, very traditional. But the fusion music of the 80s jazz has all of that on the records, from slow stuff to mid-tempo stuff to even high-tempo stuff like Paul Hardcastle. Great stuff if you're into jazz fusion, because you'll get an assortment of everything, all on one record.
Cool. Thanks for sharing, Seabrook, and I'll see you next time at Discovery Records.
Hey, come on down. You got to do a DJ set. Punk,
we'll
7-inch.
Let's
That's
do it.
happening.
Let's do it.